11. The best architectures, requirements, and designs emerge from self-organizing teams. Self-organizing teams are more effective at developing the best architectures, requirements, and designs, as they are able to collaborate and innovate in a way that traditional hierarchical teams cannot. 12. At regular intervals, the team reflects on how to become more effective, then tunes and adjusts its behavior accordingly. Reflection and continuous improvement are key components of Agile development, as they allow the team to learn from their experiences and make adjustments to their processes and practices to become more effective. This principle encourages teams to take time to reflect on their work, identify areas for improvement, and make necessary adjustments to improve their processes. Agile principles are a set of values and guidelines that aim to improve the effectiveness of software development processes. These principles emphasize flexibility, collaboration, and customer satisfaction. Agile principles are a practical guide for development teams to achieve their objectives effectively. To understand Agile principles better, we can group them into 4 distinct categories: customer satisfaction, quality, teamwork, and project management. In this text, we will focus on the Agile principles of customer satisfaction. Agile approaches focus on customer satisfaction because the customer is the reason for developing the product in the first place. The ultimate goal of an Agile team is to deliver value to the customer continuously. While all 12 principles support the goal of satisfying customers, principles 1, 2, 3, and 4 stand out as particularly relevant. 1. Our highest priority is to satisfy the customer through early and continuous delivery of valuable software. 2. Welcome changing requirements, even late in development. Agile processes harness change for the customer's competitive advantage. 3. Deliver working software frequently, from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, with a preference to the shorter timescale. 4. Business people and developers must work together daily throughout the project. The customer can be defined in several ways. In project management terms, the customer is the person or group paying for the project. In some organizations, the customer may be a client, external to the organization. In other organizations, the customer may be a project stakeholder or stakeholders in the organization. The person who ends up using the product is also a customer. To enact these principles, Agile project teams include a product owner, who is responsible for ensuring that the customer's requirements are translated into product requirements. The product owner prioritizes product features based on business value or risk and communicates priorities to the development team. The development team delivers the most valuable features in short cycles of development, known as iterations or sprints. The product owner has deep and ongoing involvement throughout each day to clarify priorities and requirements, make decisions, provide feedback, and quickly answer the many questions that pop up during a project. Frequent delivery of working functionality allows the product owner and the customer to have a full sense of how the product is developing. As the development team continues to deliver complete, working, potentially shippable functionality every 4 to 8 weeks or less, the value of the total product grows incrementally, as do its functional capabilities. The customer accumulates value for his or her investment regularly by receiving new, ready-to-use functionality throughout the project, rather than waiting until the end of what might be a long project for the first, and maybe only, delivery of releasable product features. In summary, the Agile principles of customer satisfaction emphasize the importance of delivering value to the customer continuously, collaborating with the customer throughout the development process, and being flexible and responding to changing requirements. By following these principles, development teams can improve the effectiveness and efficiency of their software development processes. One important strategy for customer satisfaction is to produce the highest priority features first in each iteration. This means breaking down requirements into smaller groups of features that can be delivered in 4 to 8 weeks or less. The product owner's approval should be obtained as functionality is completed, and the feature list should be revisited regularly to ensure that the most valuable requirements continue to have the highest priority. Keeping written requirements sparse and relying on face-to-face communication also helps to ensure that communication barriers are eliminated. Agile principles of quality emphasize producing quality in every product created, from development through documentation to integration and test results. The highest priority is to satisfy the customer through early and continuous delivery of valuable software. Agile processes promote sustainable development and continuous attention to technical excellence and good design. Working software is the primary measure of progress, and the team reflects on how to become more effective at regular intervals. Agile principles of teamwork emphasize the importance of cooperation among all members of the project team, including customers and stakeholders. Agile approaches support team building and teamwork and emphasize trust in self-managing development teams. The best architectures, requirements, and designs emerge from self-organizing teams, and the team reflects on how to become more effective at regular intervals. In practice, an Agile approach requires architectures that make coding in the product modular, flexible, and extensible. The design should address today's problems and make inevitable changes as simple as possible. Testing is an integral, ongoing part of development and happens throughout the day, not just at the end of the iteration. Checking that new code is tested and integrates with previous versions occurs in small increments and may even occur several times a day through continuous integration. Agile approaches provide strategies for quality management, including defining what done means at the beginning of the project and then using that definition as a benchmark for quality, testing aggressively and daily through automated means, building only the functionality that is needed when it's needed, reviewing the software code and streamlining it, showcasing to stakeholders and customers only the functionality that has been accepted by the product owner, and having multiple feedback points throughout the day, iteration, and project. In summary, Agile strategies prioritize customer satisfaction, quality, and teamwork through an iterative and collaborative approach that emphasizes communication, continuous improvement, and self-management.